everyone, Tim Schofield here. I've got my OnePlus 13 right here, which has been a really solid phone so far. I'm enjoying it because we're going to pair it with the OnePlus Watch 3, which does use Wear OS. By the way, OnePlus pushed the launch of the Watch 3 to April because of a typo that's on the watch. And I think this model probably has that typo, so we'll take a look at that. This watch has an updated design. It's powered by the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 platform as well. Battery life is apparently better and some more features as well. So we're gonna open it up, take a quick look at what comes in the box, get it paired to our OnePlus 13, and then of course, just check it out and get it on our wrist. Let's get started. And here is the OnePlus Watch 3. This does have Wear OS by Google. Opening it up, right away we have our Watch 3. We're gonna set that to the side for just a second, see what else we get. You've got a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable for charging, and I'm really happy that OnePlus has stuck with this sort of mobile adapter to charge your watch, so you can just plug it into any USB Type-C cable or plug, and it uses these pins to connect to the bottom of your watch. And I know what you came to see, the OnePlus Watch 3. It lets you know that the NFC is strongest up towards the top, peeling that off, revealing that screen. This is a really nice looking watch. Let's take a closer look at the hardware. I actually want to detach our strap on both sides so we can really look at the crown of the watch. This watch uses a titanium crown and a stainless steel body. Make sure you do peel this off on the back where all of the sensors are and your pins. And like I mentioned, it does have the typo where it says made in China. Honestly, not that big of a deal, but they did delay the launch, and now everyone you get should not have that typo, but check, who knows, maybe they'll send some out. This does have a really premium feel to it. You've got a button there and a rotating crown, so you'll see the texture to make it very easy to spin. It will push in as a button as well. So let's get this turned on and get our watch straps back on. Quick close look with the straps on, obviously the black color. It does have some grip to it. Seems like it's going to be sweat proof and some texture. On the flip side though, no texture, everything is smooth. So you can see it on my wrist. Let's just go ahead and put it on, and there we go. This is what it looks like. All right, let's get everything all set up. Grabbing our OnePlus 13. It popped up right away, actually. Just confirm the pin on both the phone and the watch. You can choose which wrist that you're putting it on. You can turn on parental control mode if you'd like. You can sync your phone and calendar events. All right, let's prepare our watch, let everything all set up. You do get access to the Google Assistant on your wrist with voice match. You can choose a lock screen password for the watch. And again, you can pay with your watch. Really nice to have NFC, just tap the top to the reader. And here it is, the Watch 3 from OnePlus. I do really like how the screen sort of almost sits flush with the bezel, gives it a really clean look. Just a really good looking watch in general. Like I said, Wear OS, so swipe down. You do have all of your quick shortcuts. Swiping up will get you to your notifications. And of course, there is that crown, so you can scroll or go back home when you press it. You can customize and change your watch faces in the app. If you go to tiles as well, you can rearrange those if you need to. And obviously, all of that can be done on the watch itself. You can quick swap. There's a lot of really good looking watch faces that go well with the style of the watch, and you can change them on the fly depending maybe on what you're wearing or if you're doing specific actions. The display also is really nice looking, a 1.5-inch LTPO display, so it can go down to 1 hertz, which is great. It looks really smooth when you're scrolling, but that's great for battery life. It will adapt depending on the type of content that's shown. This watch face also gets up to 220 nits of brightness, which will be very useful when you're using it outside. It just looks really smooth. I really like this display. Pressing this button on the side will bring you to your workouts, and there's a lot of them. The haptic feedback feels really good when you're scrolling with this crown. So you'll see just a ton of different options for workouts, and you can even add more. Swiping through those tiles, you'll notice it does track your sleep, you get your heart rate, and you'll see you can find balance. It will track your wellness data and give you a lot of feedback. Now, battery life is what's going to shine on this watch. Swiping down, you'll notice a mode button there to go from smart mode to power saver. You can turn on auto power saver if you'd like, but you can get a crazy amount of battery life on this watch. With the help of the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 platform, OnePlus managed to improve battery life to an industry-leading metric of 5 days in normal mode and 16 days in the power saving mode. It includes an upgraded health and sensor suite featuring enhanced heart rate, vascular health monitoring, and a 60-second health check-in feature. The Watch 3 can measure a lot of health data, including your wrist temperature, your blood oxygen level, as you can see I'm doing right now, and there's other things like heart rate and others as well. And there's my blood oxygen level, so it looks on the good end of things. There's an enhanced dual frequency GPS, so your location is going to be better with that upgraded antenna. So when you're around big buildings or need to use GPS when you're on a bike ride or anything like that, you can expect better performance out of that. You can even use this watch to control other apps like the camera. You can take pictures with it, but even if you're watching short video content like YouTube Shorts, or I don't know if you knew this, but I do have a TikTok. I really haven't promoted it right there. This is probably, I think, the first time I'm promoting it at Tech Tim over on TikTok. But anyways, if you do want to start watching some short form videos there, I'll let those go. But when you are in the short form app, all you have to do is really just swipe on it, and you'll notice those videos are switching down on the phone screen. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Balance. Look at that balance right there. But as you can tell, you can swipe up and down or swipe through your feed for some short form videos. And again, I really do like this charger. I wish it didn't use pins, so to speak, but maybe that's the only option with this type. But again, just being able to bring this with you and using any USB-C cable is really nice. You just have to make sure it's lined up, but the magnet is extremely strong, so it's pretty easy to find, and you don't have to really align it yourself. Obviously, you have the Play Store, so you have access to all of your favorite watch apps and even more watch faces in the store. But that's just about it from me on the OnePlus Watch 3. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Again, a really good looking watch overall. A lot of meaningful upgrades as well from OnePlus, so it seems to be a winner, especially with that battery life that's included. But anyways, a lot more to come, so be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching.